Alright, hello again YouTube, Ryan from Ryan's Obsessions here. This is my father's 1994 Ranger STX package. Single cab, 2-wheel drive, 5-speed, 4-liter V6 truck. And what we're going to be doing today, or the next couple of days actually, is just painting the roof. This truck was originally bought at Warren Root and Ford in Cocoa, Florida, which is no more than 10 miles away from my current location. And he bought the truck brand new for about $14,000 back in the summer of 94. Was transferred out to Arizona for his job with McDonnell Douglas, which ended up got bought out by Boeing. And he was out there for over 25 years until he retired, and now he's moved back to Florida. So this truck has seen its better days. I don't believe my dad's even ever waxed this thing, but as you can see, that the hood, there's a lot of checking on it. Just absolutely, the paint is wasted on it, the graphics are wasted on it, all the plastics are getting cracked. As you can see, the dashboard is in terrible condition. The headliner has been replaced, the seats have been reupholstered at one point, but they're also showing wear again. That Arizona sun is absolutely brutal on interiors and plastics and everything else like that. So anyways, my dad does love this truck, even though he physically hasn't taken care of it. Mechanically, this thing is solid as oak. It's really nice. It runs and drives terrific. But we definitely got to address this before the Florida heat and humidity and rain starts getting into this and start really rusting. This is just surface rust. And of course, the paint flaking off. So I'm gonna hit this with some aggressive sandpaper, sand this all down, and just worry about painting this just a section so it doesn't get any worse. And then eventually down the road someday, when this truck is mine, we'll do a full restoration on this thing and bring it back to stock condition. Get new graphics, get it exactly the way it is, or way it was when it was brand new in 94. So here's my 73 Seville. It is now legal and road ready, runs and drives great, AC works. I'm going to be trying to edit a part 2 of the restoration on this car, including when I've painted the engine and cleaned up the engine compartment, and but the videos that I made on these is pretty much unwatchable, so I got to do some editing and figure it out. But she needs her emblems put on, she needs to be wet sanded, buffed, so this car is about 85% of the way done where it's going to be. So but that's where we're at. The limousine is getting worked on, getting the AC done on it, and I got a lot of work to do on that before I take that down to the Keys in 6 weeks. So alrighty, well, just gonna show you what I'm gonna be doing on this truck, and we're gonna take some before and after photos and see what I can get done on this thing in the next couple of days. Alright, well, sanding was not working out. It was just going to take too goddamn long, and I just don't have the time and the energy to work on it. So we're going to chemically remove this stuff with some of this varnish stripper, paint and varnish stripper anyway. So we'll see how this shit works. I'm going to let it sit for a whole day before I scrape it off. So, that's it. Alright, well, very first time, I guess I didn't hit record. Recording, okay. So here's the deal. This been about 24 hours since the very first application. After 5 hours, I went ahead and applied this stripper again. And after 12 hours, I applied it one more time, and that was about 8 hours ago. And I could tell by this morning it was working. About 5 hours after I applied the first coat, it didn't look like it was doing anything. So that's why I kind of hit heavy on the second coat. But now, you can see that it's coming along nicely, and that's really gonna help out a lot. That thing. Okay, this is where we're at. Got the sanding done. Wrapped her up. She's ready for primer. And there we are. Not absolutely perfectly smooth and straight, but like I said before, this is just a rush job on the cheap, just so this roof doesn't rust and the condition of the rest of the truck is just gonna have to do. So she is already ready. So I'm gonna do the first coat of primer just here in a sec, and probably do about 3 coats, and then that'll be it for the night. Tomorrow, if I'm up for it, I gotta work all day without a lunch break, but if I'm up for it, when I'm not tired enough, I'll sand it and get it ready for base coat, clear coat for the next day. So okay, so sanded it with 400, and I just shot it with base. So obviously you can see I need to get all the imperfections off out of the paint. I did chemically burn it, as you know, but there's still some issues. It's good enough for what we're doing. The only thing we didn't want to happen is for it to rust from the inside out. We're not going for looks to the fact that this thing needs a all over paint job, restoration, a priest, and a shitload of money. So anyways, so the base is down. We're going to go into clearing now. So four coats of base, actually 5. I from the ground I did the edges twice before I came up here and sprayed the top, and as I spread the top, of course, I went to the edges. So about 5 coats on the edges, and then a good 3 heavy coats. I keep doing that too, sorry. Yeah, we go. 3 heavy coats of base for the actual top of the truck. Just like I said, good enough to protect it. So, okay, we're going into the clear. So, all right, so you can see my reflection there. That's pretty good. You can see some flake going on there. Yep, so I'm going to call that good. So, alright, we're done. We're not wet sanding and buffing this deal. Oh, and I knew there was one more thing. There was a correction to make. It's a 83 Seville, not a 73 Seville. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. In fact, I didn't even come out with a Seville until 76. Actually, 1975 for the 76 model year. I guess there is some early 75 Sevilles, but that's never there. It's an 83, not a 73. Okay, here's almost a week later. Gunny 79 is done. The end result. What it looks like after it's all done. So, Massive big difference. I also took some shine juice to the rest of it because it really needed it. So from a distance, from 20 feet away, this looks like a pretty damn good, clean 94 Ranger. Everything kind of shined up nice using that shine juice. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about with shine juice, you can check out my previous video on that. And you can also check out Vice Grip Garage. He tells you how to make it. I also told you how to make it, but I think his is probably better. Well, the tire's a little low, but anyways, here's the end result. So, all right, so we're gonna end this video with some before and after pictures, and that is it. Got the windows on the limo tinted today, so that really helped out a lot. It looks a lot better. Really helped the improvements, and it's really dark in there, so 5% all the way around, including the front windows and the strip in the front. So alrighty, well, like I said, we're gonna end the video with the before and after pictures, but that is it. Thank you very much for watching, and subscribe for more. Thanks so much. So long.